I made my husband a burn-away cake for his birthday. Cakes are literally on fire all over the internet. They've been trending on social media for the past month, so I decided to make one as well. Here's how I made it. I baked and filled my cake and covered it in chocolate ganache with splash of gold. But I could have covered it in buttercream as well. In fact, most burn-away cakes on social media are covered in buttercream frosting. Since we're not big fans of buttercream, I chose chocolate. Then I printed an image on a thick white icing or frosting sheet. This is the image that will reveal my husband's birthday present. I printed a second image on a thin sheet of wafer paper. This is the image that will get burned to reveal the icing sheet beneath. I cut the first image to almost the circumference of the cake, and the second image about 2 centimeters, 3/4 inches smaller in circumference. I'll leave some links in the video description with the supplies I used, and also some additional notes on what you can do if you don't have an edible ink printer. Now let's explain the science behind this a bit. Wafer paper burns easily because it's made of starch and oil, while the thicker, sugar-based frosting sheet has a wet consistency, is not highly flammable, and remains intact. I placed the first thick image on top of the cake. Then I made a border of blueberries. Most people use frosting and pipe a border around the cake, but as I mentioned before, our family prefers chocolate. Then I placed the wafer paper on top and placed more blueberries and blackberries around the border to hide the edge of the paper. You can secure the berries with melted chocolate to ensure they don't fall over. If I were to use buttercream, I would just pipe another border around. The berries border, or frosting border between the two layers, serves a specific purpose, and that is to leave a slight gap so that the wafer paper has room to burn. Then light it on fire and let it burn to reveal the surprise. This is my test run, as I wanted to make sure it actually worked before the birthday party. I hope you found this video useful. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Thanks for watching.